And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Duncan Robinson out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Collins is out there with A.J. Green. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Thompson outside, and a wide-open look for Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pistons. Pass to Kuzma. Fade away. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring part.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Giannis. Robinson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
Outside, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got his second bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Cunningham for 3. They get the rebound. Five to shoot. And he overshot that one, missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Giannis throws it down.
So fun to see Giannis in space with the ball like that. Well, fun for his team.
Outside, Robinson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots a 3-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, look, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
And the wide open shot from Green. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He's too strong. If you're going to hit Giannis, make him feel it.
And Duran slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
he did last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Absolutely. I wish I had 2 or 3 like him coming off the bench when I was coaching. If I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you guys.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. On the wing, Giannis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Inside. Shot's good by Duren.
Well, the defense is right there, but Duren doesn't care.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And there's the drive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Cunningham looking it over. 3-pointer. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo kicks to Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Great use of the pick by Antetokounmpo. Reading the game and getting the hoop.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Outside for Robinson. Kept alive. From outside the arc. Rollins grabs the board. Bucks have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
So it's the Bucks now, after the basket by Detroit. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Over Robinson. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And such a nice move to make the basket work. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 3. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
To the inside. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 6.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Back to Giannis. A fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim. The Pistons leading. Outside for Robinson. Here's the 3. Duren. And Duren is right there. He's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. From outside, off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Wizards. And here's Green outside, out to Kuzma. Takes the three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really need him to get it together. He's been ice cold this period.
Good on the shot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound, and Kuzma stays with it.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Ivy's checked in for Asar Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Robinson.
Guys, I like that decision from Cole Anthony. You expect that from the son of an NBA player.
LeVert kicks to Holland. And he's going up for the alley-oop. That one misses.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Portis. And now just a 4-point Detroit lead. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham over Anthony. Cunningham's shot is off. Anthony against Cunningham. Anthony, the pass to Trent. Here's Sims. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Holland. There's the triple. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Over in the corner, Portis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Jenkins in at the point. Now here's Jenkins. And here's Ivy. Sims with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside Anthony. Portis, the bounce pass. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Pistons leading by 3. LeVert in the corner. Takes it off the glass.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Sims, the pass to Anthony. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And taking a look now at the stats for Bobby Portis. He had a strong showing last season. Came in about 14 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Hits the three-point bomb. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside Anthony, a 3-ball. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. LeVert the pass to Jenkins. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. A shot by Sims, no good. Detroit leading by 8. Ivy on the wing. He has yet to score. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Attention fans, here come your box breaker crew. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Stewart with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Holland. Offensive rebound. Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Holland from the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Kuzma outside. Anthony sets the pick for Kuzma. Out to Anthony. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back over to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now here's Giannis. 26 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Here is Cunningham. On his Antetokounmpo, making his last shot. Over Anthony. Here's Thompson. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Pass to Kuzma. Now Green, the 3. The shot that time, not on target.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Sinks the triple. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for the Bucks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Holland. Cunningham against Anthony. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Pistons.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
So it's the Pistons now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Robinson, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bucks trail by 14. Antetokounmpo inside. Harris is there, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In 4th, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Collins checked in for Anthony. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. On defense, the Pistons. Green finds Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. 11 feet away. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
And Duren slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Turner. From deep, Green. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson from long range. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Thompson passes to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. They grab their own miss. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Collins the pass to Giannis. And stolen by Harris. Thompson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Harris. Out to Thompson. Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bucks trail by 17. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Here's Rollins. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 24.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulder.
Harris's shot is off.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Harris, following the basket by Giannis. Harris kicks to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris for the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries it from 9. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. The Pistons shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Thompson finds Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Kuzma outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 30 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears, Kenny.
Just being honest, Shaq. Just being honest with our viewers.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you can just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Green is out there with Rollins. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Cunningham. Lets it go with a 3. Second shot opportunity, and Duran lays it in. Duran's got 12.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
On the wing, Giannis. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Robinson for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Good on the bucket.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Outside, Green. Count the basket. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Cunningham. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Count that one. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And they double up Cunningham. Robinson for 3. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He has 40. Turner with a screen on Harris. Here's... Oh, look at that!
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, Durant caught the defense with the pump fake, earning a trip to the line for him.
That's good from Durant.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
And both free throws good for Duren. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Thompson with it, picked up by Kuzma. And Duren slams it in.
Well, it's always a huge bonus when Duren has a scoring night like this.
Here's Rollins, still without a basket. Here's Green, Turner trying to free himself up, and no good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Thompson passes to Duren. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duren with the flourish.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Pass to Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Harris passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Here's Rollins. On the wing, Green. Kuzma outside. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Thompson. Giannis outside. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Detroit with the rebound. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 8th assist here tonight. Bucks trail by 15. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in, and a switcher also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in. Rollins against LeVert. Rollins the pass to Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 11.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 10. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. To the middle. Here's Rollins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Rollins got his first basket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Robinson. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 13. The shot by Rollins, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That one goes in. 22 points here for Jalen Duren.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Green. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Turner against Harris. Lays it up off the glass. He has 7.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rollins. Shoots over LeVert. The shot by Rollins, no good. Pistons leading by 17. LeVert in the corner. Outside, Robinson pulls it up. It's hauled in by Trent.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
After Rollins. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And here's LeVert. And here is Duren. He's got 22. Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Bucks trail by 19. Staying over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rollins the pass to Kuzma. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And beating solid D, Kuzma, what we call a new age force, scores inside and out and plays with a little swagger.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Substitution in for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Gary Harris, he's checked in for A.J. Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Duncan Robinson. .131 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Holland. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. Duran, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 19-point game. Pass to Portis. Here's Anthony. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. A special move before the shot.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Harris. A nice shot by LeVert. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Anthony with it. 23 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Anthony. Giannis has got 46 points. Cunningham outside. From deep 3-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jalen Duran has been leading the charge for the Pistons. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Holland is out there with Ivy. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's LeVert in at the 2. Now LeVert after the missed 3 from Bobby Portis. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Holland for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Holland's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Anthony, the pass to Giannis. Now Portis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And it's LeVert missing. Bucks trail by 20. Trent, left side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
The shot by Ivy, no good. The Bucks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Trent passes to Anthony. Shoots the 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
This one for 3. Holland, no good. Bucks trail by 18. Giannis up top. Guarded by Stewart. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Cunningham outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Takes a step back. Here's Anthony. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Detroit leading by 20. It's LeVert on the wing. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He has decided it's the right time to talk. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And Detroit with a change here, too. Tobias Harris is checked in for Ivy. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Holland, and the layup falls. Holland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, here's Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. LeVert kicks to Cunningham. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. Cunningham's got 26.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Giannis outside. Turner with a screen on Harris. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Cunningham outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anthony kicks to Harris. Giannis is double. From deep, Trent drops in the tray.
Lightning quick hand. Bombs away from Trent.
Pistons leading by 16. Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on Anthony. 20 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Anthony. Pass to Turner. Over Stewart. The shot by Turner, no good. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Shot's good by Turner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by Turner.
Yeah, a frame like Turner's is made for inside scoring. Broad shoulders, long arms, all the right physical tools.
Here is Cunningham. Over Anthony. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Inside, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, man. Cunningham making it look easy.
Bucks trail by 16. Outside Anthony. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Misses the 3. The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Giannis against Harris. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. Offline with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Cunningham outside, looking for Stewart. He gets it there. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Here's Anthony. Trent outside. Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting, anytime you get another chance to watch guys work, watch guys play, it's just another data point for you.
The Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gary Trent. A.J. Green comes in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Karis LeVert. Pistons leading by 18. Robinson outside. Here's Thompson. Outside Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Giannis. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Robinson passes to Duren. And here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 19. Kuzma passes to Giannis. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watch them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Duren.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's Cunningham. Now Harris. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Now on to Kumbo. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three. And And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Duren.